D.A.P. Peace and blessings. What's good to the good energy people? How y'all doing? Much love and respect. We're going live on this topic, man, because it's creating a whole bunch of mixed feelings and controversy. You have now the opportunity to chime in on this particular topic that's been causing a lot of controversy, mixed feelings. So, what's your perspective on the bus driver? So I'm gonna give you time to chime in on the bus driver and the young guy who was on that bus and got into a few words. What is your scenario on that particular topic? Peace and blessings. Please share the page. Please do me the favor and like the page. Thank you so much. Chime in, chime in, chime in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Yeah, come on in to DAP. D.A.P. Blessings, 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 blessings. Blessings. Come on in, y'all. Like the page, share the page. Thank you. Appreciate you. If you can do that. Thank you for chiming in. Much love. Peace and blessings. What's good with you? Been a crazy week, as usual. Man, busy week, I should say. More than anything. So, I just want to wait till a few people chime in. If you can do me that favor and like the page, share the page. If you can hear me, please press 1. Give me a 1 in the chat. Someone can hit me with a 1, either on YouTube or Facebook. I appreciate it. Over on YouTube, it's David Adams Podcast. Go check me out. Go head over there and subscribe. I appreciate you can do that. Thank you so much. My cousin inspired us to do some almond milk, man, and we did it. Sunshine makes it happen. She puts it together a lot, you know what I mean? And make sure we got that good stuff going in our body as much as possible. But it's really good. It's almond milk. It's almonds. A little cinnamon. Really good protein right there. Natural protein. Okay, so if you are here and you hear me pretty good, do me the favor and press 1 in the chat. Okay, I see Chris Powers. Thank you for chiming in, Chris. I appreciate you, beloved. Much love and respect, my brother. Bloodline runs deep. Thank you for chiming in, man. Thank you for always tuning in. That's a great support, man. I really appreciate that, brother. Much love and respect to you. So the bus driver situation, we're going to go ahead and first I want to let you guys know about a few situations that may be coming up soon, and I want to make sure you guys are informed of it. Okay? So the first thing is I want you to know about this event that's coming up. And on Sunday, September the 1st. So make sure you look out for that. Okay? Awa Abdul Hanif Wali Adams second annual celebration. Be there at 1 o'clock until 8, September 1st. Don't miss it. Liberty Park, 5 Theodore Conrad Drive, Pavilion A, Jersey, New Jersey. I'll see you there. Those who have lost someone, please let us know if you would like to call off your child name that particular day with the balloon release or the bird release. Much love and respect. Be there. Thank you for those who want to be a part of it, and thank you for those who want to give donations for this particular event. Much love and respect. See you September the 1st. Yeah, make sure you check that out. And yeah, get those details, come through me, or go check out my girl Kenyatta Williams and a few other people that's involved in this situation here for Sunday, September the 1st. Thank you. Also, we have coming up today, so I need you guys to go check that out as well. This event coming up today at 6 p.m. Sunday, every single Sunday at G's Uptown Social with Lowe's Lav Gas, our host, Rashawn Reese, DJ Supreme as the DJ, rocking the ones and twos, R&B and hip hop in the beginning. We have a host of comedians coming through, so you need to be there at 8 p.m. The show starts. Doors open at 6. Get there. G's Uptown Social. Yeah, man, we doing it big every Sunday, live comedy today. So make sure you get there, all right? Okay, so got that out the way. Don't forget the Supreme Sunshine Shea Butter. People are picking it up from me. Picking it up from me every other day. Somebody is coming to grab that butter, so we run out really fast. We had some down at 22 Park yesterday. Very great job for the brothers who put that together. My man Rabdon, and I think it was what's the other brother's name? I can't forget his name. I can't remember his name right now, but it'll come to me. But yeah, the very good job you guys did down there, man. I enjoyed myself. Checked out a few people down there. It's like a big family reunion every year at 22 School Park. Okay, y'all check that out every single year. Okay, so now question. Do you think that the bus driver deserve to be taken away and put in jail? Some people say, I believe he should be suspended with pay. Some people say, yes, I think he should suffer the consequences of his actions. Some people say no, because the young brother deserved all that he has gotten. Some say that he spit in his face. All right, some say that. Some say he was assaulted, that the bus driver himself was assaulted by the young brother. There was words going back and forth. There was, I would say, the male testosterone, the masculine energy was going back and forth. I like to call the chest to chest, the rooster stance. The rooster stance was being displayed, you know, in an alpha type mentality, because no one wants to back down. No one wants to be chumped. No one wants to be punked. At that moment, it was a word battle. It was a mental word battle. So things went left. Bus driver, from what I've observed, told the people on the bus, ladies and gentlemen, something to that effect. I might not say it verbatim, but something to that effect. Do me a favor and move to the back of the bus. At this time, there was no physical action. There was nothing physical that happened. There was no touching at all. There was no spitting at all at that time when the bus driver said, move to the back of the bus. Some people had said that he knew what he was going to do. Some people say that it was premeditated. Some people say that the young boy could have did some other stuff. It could have went left. I think it was. I think I heard on that video. I'm not going to play it because I don't know if I would be flagged for that. I'm not sure, so I'm not even going to try it. So most people already seen it. It was said that he'll be back or something like that. So you know when somebody say, I'll be back, you know what that means. So the bus driver was not allowing young boy to get off that bus. He was standing in front of him saying, no, do it right here. Let's do it right here. So the young boy was saying, do it, do something, whatever the case may be. He kept saying, they both were saying, do something, do it. They both were saying that. All right. So I don't know if it was me or I didn't see. From my observation, from my looking, from my perspective is basically having facts, having some type of idea of seeing with your own eyes and hearing with your own eyes, not from a perception from what others are saying. I want to make that clear because I honestly can say from my view, I didn't see the other side of the young boys from behind the bus driver. I didn't see the other side to actually look into the young boy's face. I didn't see that part. Maybe somebody else have a clip of that from the camera of the bus itself, or for somebody maybe standing outside the bus with a camera looking into the window shield from outside through the window shield and seeing themselves that the young brother did this. Now, I didn't see that. I want to make sure I'm clear with that part. From my perspective, not from my perception. I'm not just going on what anyone is saying. I'm going on what I see for myself, the data that I've seen myself, the video I seen myself. I did not see the young brother do this. I never seen that. So if you seen that, please put a 1 or 1 in the chat to let me know if you that's watching right now that may have seen this particular video see the brother go because that's nasty as hell. Yeah, that's nasty. So let me know with a 1 in the chat if you seen that yourself. If you seen the young brother go, please do me the favor and put a 1 in the chat, because I may have not have the video that you guys seen, because I know there's a few videos floating around. The main videos that I've seen was from the back. I didn't see the video from the back of the bus driver on that side where the drivers or the steering wheel was. I didn't see from that angle. So if anybody else seen that angle on the other side, I would love to see that. I would love to hear or see that angle from that perspective. All right. So if you got that, please send that to me. Because if you don't have that angle, we all are going on what we hear. We all are going on what we hear, not what we see. We're going on what we have heard. And I'm not going to be the one to go on what I'm hearing, because we know what that does when people go on what you hear, what you heard. Yeah, real talk. Because what I seen, I'm going to keep it honest. I'm going to keep it real. This is what we do on DAP. We keep it real as much as we can. Now, if you did not see the young brother go, put a 2 in the chat. You can always go back to this video and put those comments if you're watching not live later. If you're watching later, you can always put the comment in the board for the number 2 if you did not see that happen. All right? I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, who I heard say that? Who did I hear say that the young man spit in the face of the bus driver? I think the first person I heard say that, I heard the bus driver say it. I heard the bus driver say it. All right? Now, as I watched the video, you can go back and watch it as well. First, I want to know, do you think he should be put away for that? Or do you also think the young brother should be put away for that? Which was allegedly, because I don't know if it's real or true or not yet. That's why I'm saying allegedly. In his face. So I would like for you guys to call in. Let me know if or why he should do the time or shouldn't, or get a pass. Should he get a pass or should he be put away? What's your perspective on that? Do me the favor and give me a call. Don't get afraid to call in with your perspective or your opinion or your analogy. We can do that here on DAP. We can do that. We've been doing it for the longest on the comment boards and statuses on, so it's okay to do it here. It's not a problem. Go ahead and give me a call. The number is on the screen. Call in and give me your perspectives on DAP. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to wait for your call. But until then, I'm going to keep on discussing this situation because it's really deep. I definitely feel for both of them, for the young man and for the OG. On the original video, I saw and read comments of people that possibly know him, people were saying things like, I know him, yada, 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 yada. He just came home a little while ago, got his life on track, and just trying to do the right thing. Because, from the sound of it, allegedly, he may have been in the building before. I don't know. I'm just speaking on what I've read on the original video that first came out days ago. I'm not sure. I'm only trying to get a conversation with the good energy people on this particular topic to see where you're coming from, to see your perspective and your analogy on this topic. Again, you have a chance to call in and give your perspective verbally. You can also type it on the comment board. So for those who don't know, this just happened recently in Jersey. A young boy is on the bus, for those who may not know, and he's going back and forth arguing with the bus driver. They got into each other's face, started arguing and talking loud and, threatening words and things like that. And the rooster stance, chest out, in each other's face, talking loud. All right? And nobody wanted to come down. Nobody wanted to be punked. Nobody wanted to be chumped. And that's where, a lot of men and women, we come from that environment of not being punked. And things went left. And the elder man, the older guy, he looked like he probably was in his 40s or so. He said, "You spit in my face," after they were saying back and forth to each other. Do it, do it, do it. You do it, you go ahead and do it, do something, do something. So they was doing that a lot. Before you know it, there was no hands, nothing. Before you know it, OG did the poop, pop, 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 poop, pop, like a cat would do. Pop, 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 pop. Then grabbed him, boom. Out the neck, bangs him down on the chair. Young boy had no chance, didn't throw a punch or nothing. Actually, he was shocked and didn't expect to get the poop pop, and went down. And the elder dude did not stop from the video. I'm only speaking of what I seen on the video, and you can go see it for yourself if you did not see it. He didn't stop. He kept throwing, kept doing what he did. He even, it looked like, allegedly, but it looked like I even seen a elbow with one of the jabs in between. All right. So I would show it. Maybe I can show it without the sound. I don't know, but I don't think I'm going to show it. You guys go look at it. All right. You guys look at it. Call and let me know what's your perspective on this, because this was a deep situation and anybody can get in a situation like this. This is not something that's unusual. You don't know what you would do if you were in a situation like that. We all can say what we would do. You don't know what type of pressure or aggravation either those brothers was under. You don't know what's going on in the background of their life. Don't know what's going on in their head at that moment. Don't know what's going on with their emotions, with their traumas, or whatever the case may be. That's a possible trigger for them, because the way it looks, both of them have triggers, especially when it comes to words. Yeah, words are triggering. No matter what nobody say. Yeah, I've been triggered by words. You've been triggered by words. You have been triggered by words as well. There is not one person on this earth that has not been triggered by words, and that's a fact. And if you say you are not triggered by words, or I never have been triggered by words, you are a liar. And that's a fact. Because if you are not triggered now by words, that's one thing. But it's impossible for you to say that you never, ever been triggered by words. Word is born. So if you would like to call in, once again, like I said, call in and go ahead and give me your perspective on this particular topic. So Damon says, that's where his problem began, because he had already neutralized the young man and could have stopped throwing punches. Damon, I can honestly say, brother, your perspective, not your perception. Most likely you've seen the video as well. I must agree with you on that, my brother. I gotta agree with you on that one. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that. That's where the problems began. So piggybacking off what you said, brother, I think because of the emotion and the aggravation, he was so up there, it was difficult. And I can imagine how that can be. It was difficult to come down. It was difficult to come down. There are people in certain worlds where some things are so disrespectful, to the highest point of disrespect, they will prioritize that disrespect or certain disrespects over anything, over everything. And I get that. I understand that. Yeah. I grew up with guys, if you call them the F word, you know what I'm talking about, with the AG on the end. The F word with the AG on the end, oh, it's going down. Yeah, real talk, it's going down. If you call them the G word with the AY on the end, it's going down. Yeah. At certain ages coming up as young men, if you even said your mother, it's going down. And that's a fact. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So the respect level, some people have a low tolerance, very low tolerance for disrespect. And I want to definitely, you know, to the OG's defense, meaning the respect part, I can understand where he was coming from mentally and emotionally. On top of whatever lifestyle he lived prior to being a bus driver. Some people just see the uniform. Some people just see this white shirt, some khaki pants or whatever. And, you know, most men from a certain lifestyle, that grew up in a certain lifestyle, they not taking the least bit of disrespect, especially talking to them in a certain way. Yeah. Those words, they say words cut two ways. They cut both ways. Your tongue cut both ways. So some words are traumatizing to some people. You don't know what happened to him. What if he was a person that was in the pen for a long time, dealing with rooster mentalities and alpha male mentalities just by solely on respect? and everything just triggered right there on the spot in him, because I could see that he was there, man. He was there, and it was difficult for him to come down. Real talk. You can see it in his face, and you can see it in his actions. His actions said everything. You didn't even have to hear his words. Seeing the actions, OG was there, all the way there, to the point of no return. He was gone. He was temporarily insane. It took him off. So as my man Damon Critton says, that's his problem began because he had already neutralized the young man and could have stopped throwing punches, and that's a fact. That's if he was sane. Yeah, if he was sane at that moment, you know what I mean? Maybe the average person that never lived the lifestyle, possibly, I don't know, allegedly. I don't know the lifestyle he lived. I don't know, but from the comments on one of the original videos, again, it was allegedly said that he may have been or was in the pen, coming home, doing his thing, you know, got some good luck or whatever the case may be, was blessed, yada, 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 and got this particular job and doing his thing and was rocking ever since. And here comes disrespect. And what happens is when you're good at something, when you're good with these, and you've been doing that for a minute, you're gonna revert back to that, especially when your emotions, your authority is threatened. Because at that point, OG was in authority. He had authority because he was the bus driver of that bus. So he is above the young man's authority in his work area, is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about having authority over people and all that good stuff as far as, you know, you the God. And no. At that moment, the young man didn't have authority over him as far as the working environment. You see how politely the OG said, ladies and gentlemen, very respectful. So he got to be a respectful type of dude. Could y'all all move to the back? Because in his mind, he knew something was going to go down, and he knew he was not playing no game at all, and he didn't want to have anyone on that bus getting hurt because of his actions that he knew that he would do if it got escalated. All right? So yeah. Damon also says, going to the chat, y'all can always call in too. The number is on the screen. Damon also said, based on the words he was speaking, you're 100% correct, because he used terms that let you know where he has been in his life. Okay, the words he spoke correct, because he used terms that let you know where he has been in his life. Yeah, definitely. I agree. And one thing that he did say that stuck out in my head, why would he say, Ninja, you don't know I'm a tiller? Tiller. I'm saying tiller, but you know what I'm talking about. Tiller. Do you know I'm a tiller? You didn't know? I'm gonna say biller. You didn't know I was a biller ninja? Those are his exact words from my observation. Okay? From my observation, not what I heard from someone else. Okay? Because the first thought I had when I heard someone say he spit on him, I had to go back and look at it again, because when I looked at it the first time, I looked at it a few times when I first saw it early in the morning. I didn't see that part. So I said, it must be another video. Let me go check that out. That's crazy. He did that? What? So I went and I looked at all the videos that I can come up with that was only 2 angles. One from the back, slightly on a angle here, and then another one slightly on an angle here, but it was all from the back of the young boy's head. I couldn't see the face of the young boy doing the actual action of spitting. Yeah. So if anybody, again, seen that part, please do me the favor and put that up, or copy and paste that. Send that to me in the inbox. I would like to see that, because that's deep. And I've seen a lot of people just quoting and saying everything like, let me just tell you what people say, even on the post I put up, but I never seen nobody say that's what they seen. Okay, so hold up, let me see. One person says, yep, suspend him. Suspend him with pay. Bring him back in 2 weeks. Somebody else says, give him a pass. Somebody else says, I was hoping I didn't see this. Meaning I was hoping I didn't see him get thrown in that building. So Karima said, did the other guy get arrested as well? Because spitting is assault. I'm just saying. So I'm asking the question to you guys. If you're watching, do you know if he got locked up as well? Because if he didn't get locked up as well, then that means the investigators did the investigation and saw that there was no spitting. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying, if he did not get locked up, then there was no assault on the young man's side. Now, if he got locked up, because if both people that's in a confrontation get locked up, you know that there was assault on both sides. So if the young boy threw a swing or something like that and connected, he also would be locked up too. So I'm saying, if not, they doing some investigation. They did some investigation. I don't know the case right now, so don't quote me on this. This is all alleged, okay? But what I'm saying, from my eyes, I didn't see someone spit on someone. I didn't see that. So what you say? Someone else said yes. They should be given a pass. For a person to attack him, he has every right to defend himself. That situation could have went many different ways. I agree. I'm speaking from people who was making comments on another post of mine. I wish not to mention their names. You can go see that yourself. But if they was here, I would mention their names. Yeah. Another person says, I don't think he should go to jail. Dude did spit. Okay, I would like to know, did you see that? But he was also yelling. I will bill you. I bill you because I'm a biller. So the punishment is confusing. But hold up. The person who made that statement, the young boy didn't say, oh, maybe he did say that in the beginning when they was talking about when it was up, standing up. Maybe he did say something like that. But I didn't really hear that, allegedly, so I don't know. But I know I heard the OG say it because he was real loud. I think the OG was way louder than the young boy. The young boy was really, really terrified from the jump. He was talking like he was tough. That was just a scare tactic. You know how when you walk by a Chihuahua and the first thing they do is, you know what I mean? They're actually terrified. As soon as you walk towards them, they jumping. They're not coming at you. They jumping. They trying to get away from you. They running behind their owner because they are terrified. And the barking is just to scare you, hoping that you back down. And the young boy, like I said earlier, when you're used to doing something, like the OG may be used to getting it in. You know what I mean? You know, you're talking 40s and 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds. You know, back then, we're used to fighting. We're used to actually putting up our hands and getting it in. That was a natural thing. Even if there was words, automatically we cut from that cloth of like, yo, what's up? Let's get it in. Let's settle it that way. So if he's used to doing that, like I said, that was his natural instinct right away. So now if the young boy is really not used to getting it in, he's used to, right? And then because he's tall, he may be used to people bowing down after the yeah. But he was in for a rude awakening. He started realizing this old head is not backing down. This old head not backing down. He even tried to walk away and walk back because he felt like a pump, and you know what I mean? And it was like, hold up, let me try it again. Yeah. Still didn't back down. OG was like, bring it. So do you think he should get a pass or no? So going back to the comments that was mentioned in another post. They said, free him, the people's bus driver. What's the best way to be heard? We need more bus drivers like this to put an end to this young, dumb foolishness. All right? These jobs need to start protecting their employees, as many people that popped up on social networks showing transit employees being attacked. Okay, I like that point. Somebody also said, absolutely a pass. The man was defending himself, period. Somebody also said, he should be released. I ride the bus every day. What these drivers have to put up with is bananas. Trying to protect us and themselves. He should be let go, out without charges. What you say? That little ninja got everything he deserves. Spitting on someone is assault. With body fluids, the driver did just right. The driver did just right. Clear passages out of harm's way, and beat the crap out of him like he did. What if he has some type of transmitted disease that can be transmitted to body fluids? Is why he spit. I would have done the same thing, period. But I keep asking myself the question, did I see him spit? I keep asking myself that. And like I said, I went over that video about maybe 13, 14 times. But what I did see, and maybe people might start saying it, this is my perception. I didn't see the video or see his face where he spit. What I did see is them talking close face to face almost. Again, not seeing a young boy's face completely, but the side. Just a little bit of the side. Not seeing his face at all. Seeing his ear damn near by his cheek. That's about it. I'm gonna tell you what I seen when we come back from this call real quick. Yellow, who's calling?
Yo,
What's good with you? Who's calling?
this is Damon.
Damon, what's good with you? Thank you for chiming in. Always, brother. I appreciate your perspectives, your analogy, and basically engaging in this topic, man, or all the topics we have dealt with. So I appreciate that, bro. Go ahead. What you got on the topic, brother?
So I've watched the video a couple of times, just trying to pinpoint the moment the first punch was thrown. I don't see where he could have spat on him before the first blow, because you can hear the young man say to him, "Do it," and then the bus driver threw a punch. Now I don't know if he might have spit on him earlier
That's
than
where
that.
I was going, Taman. I wanted to say the problem was he may not have did this. Phew. He may was just saying, "Do it," and spit came out of his mouth. So the OG may have, I'm just saying it's a possibility, allegedly felt the spit on him and said, "You spit on me?" Because you know, just like when a rapper's rapping, Damon, they battling each other, you know what I mean? And that happens, you know, you pump, and you know, that happens. So you even see some guys be like, you know, wiping it, putting their hand in their face because the spit coming out. You know what I mean? So that maybe offset the whole thing. And it may not have been an actual spit. I was about to say before you call, it may have been him saying, "Do it. Do it."
Yeah, but he also said before, like even before the driver made the passengers go to the back, he said, "You spit on me."
Wow.
If you watch it again, you hear the word "you spit on me" before he even sent the passengers to the back. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly,
why I
exactly.
was confused about that
Right.
part.
That's is that the time when he said after the young boy said, "Do it," right?
Well, before, like, yeah, before they started going back
Right.
and forth,
Right. He said, "Do it" before that.
he already said, "You spit on me."
Right. And I think that's the time when my man. I remember I clearly turned it up loud and I rewinded back and forth over and over again. I'm like, hold up, where's the spit? And I said, oh, there it is, because he said, "Do it." You
Yeah, I
understand?
thought he might have. I thought he might have spit on the driver
Yeah.
prior to any of that,
Maybe.
and this is what led to them standing up and
Maybe.
actually getting in each other's face. I didn't see that part, but
Exactly.
I know it's no way it was an actual, like, he actually meant to spit on him right before the first punches were thrown.
Right.
I'm
Especially
not
in the
saying that
footage we
spit
seen.
couldn't have came out of his
Right.
mouth.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Well, the footage that we've seen, I didn't see that. So, to the young boy's defense, I didn't see that. So if there are other videos out there where it transpired before the actual situations that we seen on them videos, because it could have been a video that's out there that he actually did it allegedly. I don't know. We don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah. So
exactly.
thank you for that point, my brother. I appreciate you. Anything else
No
on
problem.
that?
Yeah, I
Go ahead.
mean, and the other part about, like, I completely understand when you say sometimes when you get to a point where your anger has taken over and you're in the situation, The law doesn't care about that. They don't care that you wasn't able to come down.
I agree.
That's where his only problem is, because once the threat is going, it's sort of like similar if somebody breaks into your house and you have your weapon. If they turn around and run out down your steps and you shoot them as they're running down the steps, the
You're
threat
wrong.
was leaving.
That's true, brother. That's true. Because there's a law. Even after the threat, if there's no threat, I don't care if he ran out your house with a TV. You got the TV
Exactly.
screen running down the street. I mean, running down the steps. Just walked out of your door, running, and you pop him in the back. You're wrong.
Yeah.
That's
So-
the law says you're
Yeah.
wrong. But here's
Yeah,
the thing, Damon.
That
You know how back in the day they said there is there's two laws when it came to us. It came to those people and these people. It's two laws. Is one is a law for us and a law for them. I actually was in a lawyer's office once before and saw a thick book that said something about, I don't know, it was Negro laws, something to that effect. Big ass letters, bro. I was shocked. I said to the lawyer, I said, let me see that. I said, they really had it? Yeah, it was an old book, bro.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I was like, wow. So I say that to say, there's a law that's in the corporate law that we are, supposed to submit to when it comes to going into that courtroom. But in jail, there is a whole nother law. And some laws like that's come from jail or the street is embedded, man. That's why, that is embedded, man. It's a strict rule, bro. Disrespect is a no. And I think that's exactly what he was going on. He couldn't turn around from that. That's a fact.
Once it happened, like you said, if you said someone, you heard you say that somebody say they know him, he was getting his life together. He could have been 1 year removed from that. Don't mean he's all the way removed from it.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I totally agree, bro.
It's almost like saying you can remove a person from the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them.
Real talk. Very good point, brother. Very good
right.
point. Yep, very good point. I definitely agree. Yo, I appreciate you calling in. Anything else you got on that?
No, that's it right now.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Dane. Much love. Thank you for
Much love.
pushing your perspective on that. Word. My man, Dane. Very good point. Very good point he had. Yeah, man. So this is just a whole nother perspective to those who maybe didn't see it either. Look, if the dude did do the spitting, it was definitely wrong. It was definitely wrong, and I do believe he should be locked up as well because that is an assault. Yeah, if he did spit, yeah, I'm with everybody on that. You know what I mean? But I'm just coming to, basically viewing it, and I didn't see that. Going back to the chat of another post. I don't know why they got him locked up. If the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't be able to find the passenger. Transit needs to get it together and should have protected him from getting locked up. I don't know to that person that said that, because if they did the investigation and seeing all tapes, all phone video, got all the perspectives from everyone that was actually there, and they drawn up a conclusion, they came to a conclusion, it would not have been wise for transit to back anything other than what they have shown transit. We don't know if, what type of evidence or the information that the investigators have, and then bring it to transit and say, this is the case. Do you know how much, how many people and bigger companies and lawyers will come after transit? What? Oh my God. Woo! So transit may be like, look, we see the facts. We see the facts. We see all the visuals, all the wording, everything that you guys talking about that you heard about. But give them the full extent. Yeah, we don't have nothing to do with that. He know our policy. Here's our policy. These are all our policy. They're going by the law because they don't want to be taken down. Because somebody going to be taken down because there's a lot of companies going. A company will be taken down because if they will get a lot of flack, a lot of lawsuits, and a lot of money going to be coming out of their pocket if they go along with something like this. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Let's see something real quick. All right, going to the chat on this comment board. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you, man. Much love, respect. So what you say, Maurice? Maurice said the young guy spit in his face, and the young effed around and found out. Okay. Now my question to you, Maurice, did you see that? And if you did, please cut the version where you actually seen that, and I would like for you to send that to me real quick, because I would love to see that too. Because I didn't see it. I watched it a few times. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I went overboard or something. I don't know. I missed it. Please show me that. All right, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Give me about 15 to 20 seconds. Go ahead and put y'all comments down real quick. And give me a few seconds. All right? Thanks. Go ahead and call in if you would like. You can call in and give me your perspective. I like the way Damon, called in and gave me his perspective instead of typing a big old paragraph. You don't have to do that. You can give your perspective in your own tone, your own verbiage, and it's much clearer when you actually give your perspective in that way. Yeah. Much, much clearer. So let's go back to the chat real quick. What do you feel about the situation with the young man and the OG bus driver? Should he be put away? Should he get a pass? Should the young boy be put away because it was said allegedly that he also assaulted the OG by spitting on him? Call in 973-433-5666. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know. Okay, so what you say? Maurice said again. Maurice said, "Watch the young boy head jump back when he spit." I don't know, Maurice, because when I kind of saw one of these numbers. Do it. That's what I saw. I actually turned it up, the volume up crazy high, put my headphones on, and watched that part over and over again. And then I realized he was saying, do it. I could be wrong, bro. If you watching from the same angle I was watching, you couldn't have seen no spit. I definitely did not see any spit. But I did hear him say, do it. I didn't hear him say, pull. All right. So, what did you say? Miss Alexandra, what's good with you? Thank you for chiming in, Miss Alexandra. Peace and blessings to you and the family. Thank you for tuning in. Alexandra says, spitting is an assault. And if he did spit, then his a-hole should have been arrested too. I agree. That's a fact. That's a fact. And definitely we're going to see if he was arrested. Soon that's going to come out, if he was or was not, or if he was just sent to the hospital and possibly try to heal first while they got him handcuffed and then arrested, or he was just in the hospital, not arrested or handcuffed at all. Who knows? We don't know yet. But I did not see him throw a punch, the young boy. The OG was quick. He did not throw one punch because he couldn't. And not only that he couldn't, I think the young boy was truly afraid, man. I seen a young, timid, look like a teenager to me. Because he tall, he may have experienced all types of bullying, and he probably had that bully mentality coming up, and he may have thought he can do that to any and everybody, but realized, nah, can't be done to everybody. So what you say, Leslie? What's good with you, Leslie? Thanks for chiming in. Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you for chiming in to DAP. D.A.P. So what you say, Leslie? Leslie says, any reaction that looked like spit got him the boop bop boop bop boop bop boop. Yep, that's a fact. Yep, that's a fact. Definitely. All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break real quick, and I would like for you guys to check out this commercial. We'll be right back. Make sure you jot down that phone number, 973-433-5666, so you can give your perspective and your opinion on this particular subject. We'll be right back after these messages. Our Abdul Hanif Wali Adams second annual celebration. Be there at 1 o'clock until 8, September 1st. Don't miss it. Liberty Park, 5 Theodore Conrad Drive, Pavilion A, Jersey, New Jersey. I'll see you there. Those who have lost someone, please let us know if you would like to call off your child name that particular day with the balloon release or the bird release. Much love and respect. Be there. Thank you for those who want to be a part of it, and thank you for those who want to give donations for this particular event. Much love and respect. See you September the 1st. Sunday, every single Sunday at G's Uptown Social with Lowe's Lav Gas, our host Rashawn Reese, DJ Supreme as the DJ, rocking the ones and twos, R&B and hip hop in the beginning. We have a host of comedians coming through, so you need to be there at 8 p.m. The show starts. Doors open at 6. Get there. G's Uptown Social. Yeah, man. Make it happen. Back to the chat. Okay, we was at Leslie. Okay, he should have got the boop bop. Okay. Leslie also says that a whooping was enough. Yeah. Leslie also said he should have set his timid A down. Yeah, I agree. But you know how it is. The ego is serious. Hey man, I am not one to have the big ego. If I feel like I don't feel like getting in no scuffle or fight, cause I know I gotta work the next day, man, listen. And especially if I know I ain't got no win, man, listen. Look, let's talk about this, bro. Let's talk about this. Real talk. Let's talk about this. I beat you in a verbal fight. You know what I mean? I'll beat you to the point where you don't want to fight no more. That's if I know for a fact, first of all, I'm wrong, and I don't want to get scuffed up. You got that, bro. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I ain't trying to be sore. I ain't trying to get nothing broke. I ain't trying to get my hands all scratched up, a knuckle broke. Nah, I ain't trying to do that. Not now. Push come to shove, it's on and popping. But for some things that I can avoid, nah, not worth it, man. I got too much to lose. So yeah, back to the chat. Somebody said, we were taught that if somebody hits you, you better hit them back. Although that triggered, this is wrong, he had to understand it was not about the physical beating. The defender's choice of words used during this fight is also what made matters even worse. For him, warranting his arrest. Yes. There is no self-defense law in New Jersey. Therefore, what mama and daddy taught us about hitting back goes out the window goes out the window when, especially as adults. I agree. I'm not saying he was wrong at all for defending himself. However, I am saying this is a very unfortunate situation. Almost every bus ride I encounter, the bus drivers are disrespected regularly in Essex County, and it makes me cringe. Yeah. Somebody said he deserves a pass. Somebody said he from Jersey City. GST. Jeff says, absolutely not. The big homie will be home by Monday. I stand with him. David, if someone come to your workplace and spit on you, will you do the same? Hey, man. The cord clippers will be at work. Y'all didn't hear me. The cord clippers will go to work. That's a fact. But you know, years ago, and I want to say this was very strong, man. Powerful, powerful, powerful. When Martin Luther King and his team, those who had faith and respect and love and all that good stuff in the movement back then, And y'all know where I'm going. They allow some people to actually do the tour and let it ride down their face and smile. Didn't bother them. But that took training. They did a lot of training. They did a lot of mental training to get there. They did a lot of emotional training to not be bothered by the spit. If that was the case, allegedly spit on him. Unless some spit just came out of his mouth when he was talking loud. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, but this young man or this OG did not have that kind of training. Unfortunately, he didn't have that kind of training. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to cost him his job, man. That's the only thing that I feel like it's kind of messed up, because from the looks of it, it seemed like dude was doing really good. Probably had some situations in his past. From the comments that I've seen of people saying, I know him. A few, it wasn't just a little bit, it was a few people that actually mentioned him, even mentioned his name in one of the videos, and saying that he is just was trying to get his life together, landed a good job and all that good stuff, and look at this is what happens. So that's hurting from man to man, knowing that this man was trying to be a provider, trying to make things happen for possibly his family if he had one, and himself, and change his life. And for this to happen, it's definitely a setback. But it's also a lesson for those who are on that same path of wanting to do good and wanting to be good, wanting to change their life from the lifestyle that they used to live in the past. You don't have to stay there, brothers. You don't have to stay there. There was one comment, a person said, if he was thinking, he could have just made a phone call, got off the bus, or stayed on the bus and stayed in his chair, or just stand up and face him, let the young man do all the talking he want, as long as he don't put his hands on him. And he could have just made a phone call. All he had to do is do that real quick by saying,
Hey, 911? Yeah, I would like for you to come down on the corner of Broadway and I forget the name of this block, but yeah, we have a disgruntled young man acting up on the bus, and he is kind of terrorizing the passengers and myself on the bus. And I would like him to be removed. Could you please get down here right away?
and the young boy may say, I don't give a F, call the cops, call the cops. And you just say,
I understand. You know, you're a gangster. I feel you. No problem. Yeah, they coming. So,
dude would have probably left off the bus real fast because they know they coming. Or he would have stayed his behind there. And eventually, once they get there, you could say,
there he is, right there. He's sitting right there, right, yeah, right there. And everybody, yup, wasn't he doing this and doing that? Yeah, there you go, right there with the white T-shirt on. Yeah.
but we know sometimes people don't get to that point where they don't want to be a snitch. They want to handle it themselves. But to the young brothers that's coming up and want to change their life and want to do better and do good, if you know you're not doing wrong, you're not in that gangster mindset, you're not doing nothing gangster, You're not doing none of that stuff, so you can't be a snitch. You're on your job. You're on your job, and this person is disrupting your job. One. And all you got to do is say, hello? Yeah. This 911? Yeah. This guy is threatening my job at this moment because I don't know what I will do if you guys did not get down here ASAP. I'm telling you now, I am from a life that I don't want to go back. And if you don't get down here within the next 2 minutes, I'm going back to that life. I'm counting right now. Yeah. That's all you got to do, young fellas. It don't take nothing from you to change your mind. It don't take nothing from you to breathe. Let me give you a scenario real quick. I often give this scenario and this tool, I want to say a tool to young brothers, to the young men who are watching that has a temper, and it's sometimes difficult to control because they're not used to doing it. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. I'm going to give you a tool. Now, first I want to say this. When you're trying to build something, like you're trying to build a house, say for instance, you got somebody building a house. What are the things they use? Yeah, you guessed it. If you're thinking the same way I am, yeah, they use tools, right? So the tools they have are responsible for specific things. Specific things. So if they are trying to cut wood, the wood has to be cut by a certain tool, a certain saw. And depending on the wood and depending on the cut that they want, they have to use a particular saw, a particular blade, just not any blade. They have to use a certain kind of blade, right? If not, you're going to mess up what you're trying to build. It won't be right. The edges won't be right. It'll be jagged. It will be not properly, fitted. So I'm going to give you this tool. All right. I'm going to give you this tool. And here go this tool. All right. Listen up real good. This tool has been with you all your life, since the beginning of your life when you came out of the womb. When you came out of the womb, the first thing that you did was breathe, man. Was breathe. That's the first thing you done. So I'm going to give you this tool. I want you to stack it away, and every time you need it to build in your mind and your energy and your spirit and your soul, I want you to take it out and I want you to use it. The first thing you got to do, bro, is do this. Breathe in and out a few times, deep. Practice. When something upsets you, when something angers you, to the point of you at the point of the 10th power, the 30th power of positivity, I need you to breathe, bro. Walk away, take deep breaths, and think. This helps. Every day, if you get the chance in the morning, the middle of the day, and night, or morning, or middle of the day, or night, you'll grow to do it more often. But those times, sit down, close your eyes, and breathe in and out. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Deep inhale, really, really deep exhale. What that does is, young men, it relaxes your mind. It relaxes the anxiety. It relaxes your energy. It also slows down your heart rate instantly. Instantly, it calms a lot of things down in your body, in your mind. It calms a lot of things down in your spirit, in your soul. That's something that we used to do many years ago in our culture. We lost it. And that is meditation. Very important. Very important. Every day, if you did that, trust me, you'll be building a better mindset. That's a fact. So take that tool I just gave you, put it in plastic, and put it to the side. So when you have to build in a point of your life when you're angry, when you're frustrated, when you're mad at the world, you go grab that damn tool, man, and start using it, because the tools you've been using may not be working and it's always getting you into something that you don't want to be in, man. Yeah. Why am I saying that? Because I've been there. I definitely was a hothead too. I am a hothead sometimes. And I have to remind myself, oh, I got that tool. Let me go grab that real quick before I build somebody. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to use that. It keep you out of a lot of stuff, unnecessary stuff, man. It makes you humble. It makes you relax. It makes you see things a little different. It helps you to think a little better. It helps you to, helps you with a wide scope and look at it from a whole nother perspective and say, man, I can do it this way. I don't have to do it that way no more. And once you start doing that, you get better and better and better and better and better at it. Yeah, you get better at it, man. The more you do something, the better you get at it. And you start to become amazed of your own self. Like, damn, you know what? I handled that real good. You start feeling good about that, man. Yeah, you'll be surprised. I'm not going to say it's not hard. It's hard. Some people can take you the heck off. It's hard, but you get better at it. And that's a fact. So Leslie says he could have had all the training, but that's a whole total different level. Right day of spitting. Yeah, but like I said, Leslie, we don't know if he really spit. I mean, I don't know. Rashonda said he did all that until the spit hit him for that second time. Yeah, so do you think that was, Rhonda, did you see, or Rashonda, did you see the actual spit, or are you talking about the spit just coming out of his mouth when he's talking loud and just, pronouncing his T's and P's and D's and all that stuff? And do you think it came out of his mouth like that? Because I don't know. I don't think I heard him spit. As Damon Critton said, I don't think I seen the spit, I should say. Yeah. Somebody said he was spit on 2 times for the record. Okay. Rashonda, so you said he was spit on 2 times for the record. Okay, so if he was spit on 2 times, I do understand the anger. I would definitely understand the frustration. So Leslie says spit is spit. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a difference. I think if you're talking and you know, and it happens to get on you, a little piece get right here by your nose and your cheek, I think it's different than the intentional spit. I think that's different. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. And I don't think no one would, because of the energy and the ego that was going on, the words that was going on, and the threats that was going on, I think that's what made it feel intentional. If he didn't really spit, that would have made it feel that way. With the anger going on, with the traumas going on, you know, my man, he may have had a situation on the street or in wherever he possibly been allegedly. He could have had a situation where stuff like that have happened to him, and it clicked right back to possibly where somebody actually did it, and he could have just gone right back to that emotion, right back to that feeling. You shouldn't be that close to my face to where I can feel it. Exactly. And as a person who is in a professional environment, to the young men, we're only using this as an example. No one knows what they're able or what they would do if they were in that situation. No one. So I'm not just speaking from a judgmental space. I'm speaking from a teaching moment. I'm speaking from a space where to give younger men an opportunity to see a situation like this and how they can moving forward if they get into situations like this. Okay? That's where I'm speaking from. In a professional situation like that, young man, if you in a job, you know, I've been there. I'm telling you, I've been there. I've been there. And you have to try your best to calm yourself as much as you can, to think about what's more important to you at that moment. With Martin Luther King and his boys and his young ladies who was in those restaurants walking in on purpose, knowing they will be spit on, but they had a whole agenda at hand. They had a whole agenda. Yeah. They had a whole purpose. And the purpose was bigger than. The purpose was greater than. The purpose was much more important than. The purpose had much more priority over the spit. Yeah. Real talk. The purpose had more priority over the disrespect. Yeah. And sometimes we grow up with the mentality of disrespect is more important than anything. We grow up like that. Don't let nobody disrespect you. Don't let nobody disrespect you. If they disrespect you, like somebody said in the comment board, you do this to them. Don't let nobody disrespect you. But then, if you did that or do that, or when you do that, Now your family misses you. Now they're hurt. Now they are in pain. Now they are, this, everything's going left. You know what I mean? And they wish you have not done that. But they'll say, well, as long as you ain't let nobody disrespect you, I understand, I feel you. You know what I mean? But does it matter if my baby's not eating now? Now they wasn't on welfare and public assistance. Now they are. Was that more important? That argument, what the guy said, called you a FAG, and now you want to bill him with the K in front of it instead of the B? Because he disrespected you with words? What's more important, young brothers? Oh, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's a lesson. It's not. I'm not coming. I want to make this clear. I am not coming from a judgmental perspective. I'm coming from a teacher's perspective for the younger men who see this. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So what you say, Leslie? Exactly. You don't know what kind of day the bus driver was having, professional or something, or not. Something don't click until after the fact. That's why a lot of people in jail. I totally agree. I totally agree. Great perspective. Anybody want to call in, they can call in right now and give their perspective. They don't even have to type. You do all that typing. You don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, the phone number right there. Call in. It's okay. I love to hear your voice, man. I love you guys chiming in and engaging with DAP. I appreciate that. Much love. Y'all can call in, man. Call in. And by the way, while you're thinking about calling, don't forget about today. Today, this is going on. Sunday, every single Sunday at G's Uptown Social with Lowe's Laugh Gas, our host, Rashawn Reese, DJ Supreme as the DJ, rocking the ones and twos, R&B and hip hop in the beginning. We have a host of comedians coming through, so you need to be there at 8 p.m. The show starts. Doors open at 6. Get there. G's Uptown Social. Yeah, y'all come check us out. Much love. We appreciate that. Don't forget, I'm going to have the pineapple coconut there too. The pineapple coconut, the Supreme Sunshine Shea Butter will be in the house at G. So come check us out. A product that I created. This is something mine. This is my product. Sunshine represents as well. She is the butter and the shea butter. We appreciate you guys for all the support, man. So back to the chat. Rashonda said, this is 2024. Black people don't stick together anymore. Rashonda says, luckily, his wife got his back. My heart goes out to the family, bro. Yeah, my heart goes out to the family. If he got any children, my heart goes out to him as well. And I want to say, I do overstand. I overstand the energy and the respect that OG was trying to display for young boy. I do overstand that, real talk. Yep, great point, Rashonda. But unfortunately, situations like this put a lot of other people in, messed up situations, man. I know his family love him, man. And for him to have to now possibly do time for some